formula that you can use to make every single one of your lolly petals exactly the same size. So on my mat, I have put an X up here on the 20. So there's the 20 and the 9, okay? So I've put an X there, and I will explain all these markings. And then this is the 19. There's nothing on the 19. Then on the 18, I put this yellow marking right here and right here, okay? And then on the 17, I put a pink marking right here and right here, all right? And then on the 16th, I put a yellow marking here and here. Now, when I show you what I'm doing, this will make sense, okay? And then down right at the bottom on the 15, I don't think you can see it, I just put another yellow marking. Okay, so we're working within the 20, we're working within 5-inch space here. Okay, I'm using poly burlap. Poly burlap is great for this petal. I did not heat seal, wood burn, anything. Okay, we're not going to see any of the frays or anything like that. And poly burlap is really, really soft, so you can mold it really well. This piece is 10 by 10. We're going to use it curl up. I'm going to put it in my diamond shape like I always do. I always just keep in habit to make sure your serged edges, I keep mine always on the left. Take your top, you're going to bring it down right to match the corner, and then we're going to line up the edges. Okay. Now if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter, just as long as it's pretty close. All right, here's our triangle. All right, now here's where our markings come in. I'm going to flip this to the left because I am right-handed. Okay, what I'm going to do is this corner, I am putting it, the tip of my corner, right where that X is. So it is on the 20-inch line. Okay, and down at the bottom, and it sounds funny, but down at the bottom, you're going to make sure you're going to shimmy your triangle till the tip of your triangle hits the 15 right here. Okay, just like that. So you don't want it down here. So this is why I mark this down here. You don't want it down here because look how far it is down here. This is really important to get every petal exactly the same size. Okay, so again, we got it right here. So your corner is in the cross. Hold the corner, and we're going to, you can see your line, your line going through your mesh here. You can see where the center is going to be. You're just going to pull this up like this and stretch it, and then you're going to pinch the center like that, keeping your corner still on the 20. Okay, so we've pinched it right up the center, just like that. Now we're going to go to the 16-inch where I have these marks on the 16-inch. The 16-inch mark right here is where you're going to go from the edge. Okay, I'm going to take right where my mesh is on the 16. I'm going to take it right there and bring it into the center. Still making sure my corner is on the X. Then I'm going to do the same thing where my mesh is right on the 16 and bring it to the center. So this is what you got. Okay. Now this is what's important. It's all about measure. Everything for the lolly petal is down here. Don't worry about what's happening up top here. Worry what's happening down here, because what you're going to do, everything has to be even. If everything is even, your petal will, every single petal will be completely the same. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner at the top, and where the 18-inch mark is, so we have our X, that's the base, 18, I'm going to bring this corner, swoop it down right where the 18-inch is, and bring it right into where this tail is. So just bring it in like that. I'm not even looking at the top, okay? You're going to do the same thing for the bottom. Bring your corner, bring it right in. Okay? And I'm looking right here. There is the right corner. There is the left corner. So they're both, I'm not even looking up here. They're both exactly the same on the tail. The tail's still at my X. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my hand, and where the pink is, I'm going to pinch just above the pink. Okay, I still haven't even looked at the top here. I'm going to take one of my little rubber bands. Now this works really well for pre-doing. So there's our thing. I've pinched right above that pink, and I'm going to take an elastic band and put an elastic band right before my fingers. So my tail will be 3 inches in length. Okay, so don't worry about all this fray and everything down here. I still haven't even looked up top here, but you can see from here to my elastic band is exactly 3 inches. Now we can look at what the top looks like, okay? When you flip it over, this is our petal. So I made these petals earlier, and look, every single one of them are the exact same size, and they look the same. That is the hardest part of doing the lolly petal, is trying to get them to look the same and to be the same size. So with a little bit of math and calculations, you can do it. And I've done half of a flower, and wait till you see, it makes a huge difference when your petals are all the same size. The only thing we're going to change is where we pinch the elastic, or we pinch the tail. Okay, so we're lining up our triangle. Flip it to the side. There's my X. Put the corner right on our X. My bottom corner is down by the 15, so that's making sure that I have my center point. Okay, you can even just flip it over too if you want to make sure where your center is. Make a little line, I don't know. Yeah, you can kind of see it. You're going to stretch it a little bit, okay, and pinch. You're going to take where these 2 lines are, take that mesh and bring it to the center. Just drag it to the center and pinch it there. Okay, now we're going to take our corner, bring it down here. Okay, take this corner and bring it down. And there's my top corner, there's my bottom corner, so they're almost the same place on the tail. Okay, so what I just showed you was to pinch. So we have a 3-inch tail. If you want to make a smaller lolly petal, you're going to pinch up higher. Okay, so make sure, so you can pinch up, say right here, and that gives you a 4-inch tail. Okay, so we pinched right before. So there's 20 and then 16, so that's 4 inches. And if I put a rubber band around it, you'll see it's a lolly petal, but it's the exact same shape, just smaller. Hold on. I want to make sure that's the same. Yep. Now we will be cutting excess tail off. So there's the end of my mesh and everything. So there you go. So that's the lolly petal. You'll just have a smaller lolly petal. But if you use the math and do a 4-inch tail and have, you know, these wings exactly the same, your petal is going to look the same every time. I loaded row 2, row 3 the normal holes, and row 4. I'm using this window check or check mesh or whatever on row 3. So you can see it right here. So have a garbage nearby or some kind of container. We're going to cut off. Now every one of these has a 3-inch tail. I'm going to cut off about an inch before the elastic band. And then when I go to put my petal in where the elastic band is, or the little rubber band, that's where my zip tie is going to go. Now for this outside row, I was doing putting every other in first, and you'll see why. So just zip tie it right where the rubber band is. I'm going to skip this one. So you're pretty much cutting where the 2 side tails came in. Okay, I'm going to go and snip these off because I don't want to squish my lolly petals. If you go and do every other one and then come back and just kind of go on top, still zip tying right on your elastic band, because that means you do it right on your elastic band. You don't even have to, every petal will be the same distance, okay? So come back in and go every other on top. So you're not having to try and squish it into the space. Again, zip tie right over the band. There's row 2 done. Row 3, I'm using the window pane or window check or whatever you want to call it. I folded it exactly the same as I did everything else. But again, I'm zip tying right where the rubber band is. There we go. Perfect. This is going to be like the perfect, look at the, it's going to be the perfect lollipop petal. Doesn't it look pretty when they're all the exact same size? Key is making sure your zip tie is going right over your band. That way each petal is coming out of the zip tie at the same length. Now, if you do smaller lolly petals, you can do those in the middle maybe. But if you do smaller ones, you're going to need quite a few small ones, and you will have to use shared holes because it doesn't cover as much area as the bigger ones do. Row 5, all of the holes. So you would need another 8 holes. So you need this one to this one. And what you would do is you would do these 4 pieces first and then come back and do the shared hole, or vice versa, but you kind of layer them over top like I did on row 2, okay? So you don't squish them to fit in, they kind of sit on top of each other. So if you wanted to use a bling center, you would have to do row 5. You can do your shared holes first, so do this one, this one, this one, and this one. Put those in, then come back and put this one, this one, this one, and this one in. And that will fill it up enough that you could put this gorgeous bling rope center, or, you know, pre-made centers or whatever. This is a 5.5 inch center, 5.5 inch styrofoam ball.